Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I'm going to do a general reading for Taurus right now. So this will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Ultimately, it will be for anyone that it resonates with. But with my intention, I am asking for a general reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, feel free to check out any of my other videos. It does not matter what zodiac sign is attached. If the title is calling to you, there may be a message in there for you. Okay, so for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, what do we need to know? What's going on this week for Taurus? What's going on this week for Taurus? What do we need to know? What's going on for Taurus? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. Let's see what else would like to come through for Taurus. For Taurus, please. What's going on with Taurus? What wants to come through for Taurus? What do we need to know for Taurus? We have the King of Cups. More energy for Taurus, please. What's going on with Taurus? World card. The Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana. Oh, that's funny. Now we have the World card. That's the first thing I said when I saw that card, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Now we have the World card, also Major Arcana. What else would like to come through? Major Arcana, the Moon, Taurus. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. So for Taurus, what I see coming through for you, the energy you're holding at the beginning of this reading is the Seven of Cups, and I see, because of the Two of Wands in the current placement here, I see that that's probably you're having a bunch of options right now. There's a couple of choices you have. I see in the past you've had a Ten of Cups life, so that's, you know, complete love, support, contentment. But in the current placement, it's a Two of Wands, which is either waiting for something to happen or being torn between like two choices. Could be two people. But it is an energy of also being, with that waiting comes being persistent. So that wanted to come through. With the King of Cups in the future placement for Taurus, that's an energy of being loving and supportive. With something that is a block for Taurus, or a wall, is the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. So this is a card of the energy of luck changing, the energy of things coming, you know, up on the uptick, things starting to look better or go better for Taurus. And it's also, you know, it's a card of completing that cycle. We also have another card of completing the cycle, the World card, also Major Arcana. So there's a big life lesson or a big cycle that's going to be completed, and maybe Taurus will be making that choice. We do have, for hopes or fears, we do have the Moon card, which could be about Taurus trusting their own intuition and making those changes that they want after they make that choice from all of these choices that they have. Now, in the possible outcome placement we have for Taurus, an energy of Nine of Wands, which is, the wands are passionate, but it's an energy of kind of maintaining their boundaries or kind of walking on eggshells. So what I do see is that Taurus they're nervous about making that decision, and they're nervous after they've made that decision, then what? What comes next? Okay, so they're kind of walking on eggshells, but that is the energy of persistence there. So we have the Two of Wands energy of waiting, and then we have the Nine of Wands energy of persistence. Okay, so that's what's wanting to come through for Taurus for right now. Let's get some clarification, please. So we see that Taurus entered this reading with having a whole bunch of choices. They already had a Ten of Cups life, but there was a choice that Taurus was, had in their head for a while here, and that they were needing to make that choice. We see that they need to being torn between two choices here with a Two of Wands, and that is an energy of waiting. So in the current placement, Taurus is in that energy of torn but waiting still. I do see in the future for Taurus, King of Cups, which is loving and caring and, giving. We do have for what the block or the wall for Taurus was the Wheel of Fortune. So it could have just been a series of, shitty things that happened that have prevented Taurus from being able to make that choice. It could have been just something that Taurus wasn't willing to do. They didn't want to hurt anybody, so they didn't want to make that choice. But that is coming to an end. That wall or block is coming to an end, and it will lead Taurus to good luck, good timing, up on the upswing, okay? For an influence for Taurus, we have the World, also major arcana, which is completing a cycle and learning a life lesson and moving forward after that. For the hopes or fears for Taurus, we have the Moon, also major arcana, which could be voluntary changes. It also could be trusting their intuition to lead them to make that decision for those choices. In the possible outcome placement, we have the Nine of Wands, which is an energy of not only keeping your boundaries up or putting them up for Taurus, but also an energy of persistence, which makes sense here with this Two of Wands energy. So let's get more clarification and illumination, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, or anyone actually resonating with the energy on the table. What else would like to come through to clarify or illuminate? Stuck. Taurus is feeling stuck. That's why they were not able to make that choice. Something was making them feel stuck. It was more of a mindset. We have Queen of Wands, so that's a very feisty and fiery and self-confident and self-assured energy that's wanting to come through. We have the Nine of Pentacles, so Taurus or Taurus's person. This is a very slow and protective energy, so that's what all the torn and waiting and persistence is about. We have the Emperor, that's what's needing to come through for Taurus to take command, to make that decision. Yes. If you make a decision from a situation or people, it's possible that others may feel left out in the cold. But right now, almost everybody's feeling left out in the cold if there's no decision made. So make a decision and move forward. If you want, if this resonates. Or not, it's up to you. Let's get a few transformation cards for Taurus. This is a divine transformation, and this is the rebirth deck for navigating challenges and life changes. So Taurus may be interested in making some life changes here. We see a lot of major arcana energy coming through in this reading with the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Moon, and the Emperor in clarification. So for Taurus, what would like to come through for Taurus? So of all the major arcana, what the major arcana is saying is your luck is changing for Taurus. Things are going to be going better on the upswing, okay? Some cycle is ended and you won't be repeating that cycle anymore. You've learned that lesson and you're going to take that with you. Voluntary changes and trusting your intuition, okay? And taking command. Taking command, being stable, that kind of stuff. So that's what came through for major arcana energy for Taurus. Pretty big life changing, and it looks good. These are great life changing energies that came through. Let's see what comes through for the transformation. We have safety and security. Things may seem very unstable currently. It is wise to do root chakra work to help you balance your energies. So that may be helping you make the choice, okay, if you don't feel safe. Here's the other message from the transformation deck. Simple. You need very little in life to be genuinely happy. Always remember to be humble and keep it simple. You are more than enough just as you are. So that's an energy coming through of, if Taurus was staying, if someone was staying in a situation because they didn't think they could make it on their own, or because they were scared of change or whatever, or they didn't want to lose everything that they already had, or they didn't want to harm other people. This just is a card just letting you know if you resonate that you truly need very little in life to be genuinely happy. So let's get a card or two to end this reading for Taurus from Stop and Smell the Roses Oracles. These are affirmations for navigating the sacred healing journey, and these are also from Angelic Revelation 144. So let's see what wants to come through. One more shuffle, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, what would like to come through? Or anyone else actually resonating with the energy on the table. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Final messages, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. This one flipped up. Any more cards, please? For Taurus. Last shuffle. Okay, thank you. We have, I am free to act, think, and feel as I wish when I come from a place of authenticity and integrity. I use my freedom to create an abundant and meaningful life. I have a compassionate and open heart. I love and accept myself and others without making harsh judgments. So those are the messages to end this reading for Taurus. I hope there was something in here that resonated for you. If not, leave it all here and just check any of the other readings. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign is attached to it. Whatever I've titled it, if that's calling to you, it may be for you, and there may be a message in there for you. Okay, take care.